Hello, my name's Liam Rodge and welcome to an episode of Scrap Mechanic. We are back with another episode of Crazy Creations. The last one I did of this series went really well, quite popular, so I'm back with another episode. I started the last one with the restaurant build, this time I'm starting off with a public housing build. So here we are. I've decorated the first one for myself, this is where I'm living. Let's go and check this out. Well, as you can see, it's got everything you need. It's got a sofa, it's got a TV, it's got a little kitchen, and a fridge with a duck in it. Because what else are you going to put in the fridge, apart from beer? You have a lamp, you have a desk side table. Let's go upstairs, see what's going on up there. Oh, here we are then. We have my little office here, where I do all my recording and all that nonsense. We have my bed, beautiful as it is. 2 more lamps, and another little room. Oh, of course, the bathroom. We have a bath, we have a sink, and we have a toilet. What more do you need? So these houses are ready. They're ready for people to move in. This one is mine. So, of course, there's another 2 in the line. We have this one. Oh, it looks like somebody might be moving in because they've put some boxes down. Oh, hang on a minute. Don't go throwing me down the stairs. Another box. What about in here? Oh, we have a bathroom. That's good. That's always good. Better use it. Use it, don't abuse it. Better close that door then. Let's have a look what else we got. The final property. Oh, again we have boxes. And the same design all around. Bathroom there, stairs, bedroom, downstairs, living area. So that is the apartments. I know I said I was hoping to make a town build. I did start on it, and these items will be in it, and I'm hoping basically to grow it. But it all comes down to lag and the use of bearings, because Scrap Mechanic doesn't like overusing bearings. So, moving on. It looks like we're off to the fun fair! Yay! I'm excited like a little kid, jumping up and down. So, here we have 2 creations I made previously. These were created whilst one of my, well, what can I say, a YouTuber that I used to like watching was building a theme park. So I created some rides so I could send them to him, hoping he might use them. This one you're seeing right here, this is called The Rodge, was featured on iBallistic Squid's YouTube channel, so if you've ever seen that, this is it. So let's give it a quick go.
Have your tokens ready? Please pay in the car.
Are you ready?
Attention!
I'm going to go first person, and let's see what this thing looks like. Well, that's enough of that. So that is on the workshop, I can link it in the description. Let me just go into the booth here. Top one, and you'll see the sign does spin, so if you're using a theme park you could have that spinning, or you could have it off. This one over here was not really a test ride, but nevertheless it worked, so I kept it. These 2, there's plenty of gap that they don't hit each other, but due to the bearings not being very good on this game, they do sometimes clash, but not too severe. So let's do third person first. each craft here has been set up for one seat on the ride, so you don't have to hit a button and go and jump on. They've all been set up for one seat. This is basic. I mean, 2 bearings, spin, fit to a controller, and the controller basically 360, 360, 360, 360, and then the opposite way again for another 5. These are on individual free bearings, so they're allowed to spin freely. And that's it really. Lock in a seat so you can sit on it. Job's a good one. So we'll come check out the Rog now. You're probably seeing a madness of all kinds of strings and webs going on. But basically what it is set up of these lights here to sensors here. So when these sensors hit an object, the lights will go on. When it's stationary, the lights stay on. But when we're in motion, you just zoom out from it, you'll see that the lights do actually flash. Oh, I've got myself stuck on the ride. Whoa! It's gonna stand it. You can kind of see the lights flashing. I'm still alive. I made it. Oh god. Oh, this is madness. So anyway, yep, you can see I've dragged each individual one to sensor on each craft. It took me a while. The rod's up there, just a 360 bearing to a controller, connected up. This is the same. I suppose I could show you the magnet of this all. So is it this one I want? That's for the spinning sign. That's for the door, and this is for the craft. So as you see, 360, 360 all the way to there, and then I go minus 360 all the way to there, and on super speed. Anyway, moving on. You probably have noticed me flashing around this car, trying not to get it on the screen.
So you want to be a player, but your wheels ain't flying. You gotta hit us up to get a pimped out ride.
You've got to pimp my ride.
Damn right.
You've got to pimp.
Anyway, it's on the screen now. This is the creation I started making yesterday and I finished off today. I really like how unique it looks. It kind of looks like a hearse, but it doesn't. As strange as that sounds, it's very, very strange looking. Kind of reminds me of a Viking from the Veer. You know, you've got the 2 eyes of the Viking, you've got their helmet they'd wear with the horns. Not too wide, but that's what I'm seeing there. We have a side exit exhaust pipe. This is basically a one-off concept car. It's like a company would make a concept car to show off their ability of making things, and this is basically one of them. Just wanted to run wild with my designs. I really like how evil it looks on the front. I basically designed the intercooler to stick out of the top. I like that. Just using all kinds of wedge pieces to get the shape of the vehicle. Anyway, this is right-hand drive, so I'll go around this side because I'm British. So let's open it up. You see the doors open like that. We have screens, basically like for the dashboard we have screens in the back for TVs. You're probably wondering why the roof line's so low and that area there is so high. Basically, you can see in the back I'm using some kind of, well, I'll tell you, I'm using thrusters for steering. This is basically to allow me to be able to drift the vehicle. I'm using a sensor which is connected up to steering, so when I turn the steering it activates the individual sensors which are connected to the thrusters. These are part of the mod pack, they're small thrusters, so they fit in nicely, and that's great. So yeah, it's kind of like a pickup, if you can imagine. You could, you know, store your stuff in there, you know, you can carry quite a few things in there. But anyway, let's get to the vehicle. It does carry 5 people, happily. Oh, spot me in third person. Oh, hang on, what's going on there? There we are. Sorry about that. So, I'll close up the door. I'll show you now what I mean by the... See that? The compass hand, you can see the vehicle. Let's see what it strange design design of this vehicle. It looks really odd, but I like that. So yeah, number 1, that'll open that side of the door. Number 2, we'll open that side. Number 3, we'll open the hood, the bonnet as I call it, which is completely useless because you can't see the engine, but there is an engine in there. So yeah, it does open, it does work. Get back in. Number 4, just so happens to be my favourite switch. And I'm going to show you why. This is what number 4 does. Yes, that's right, it's a football. That's why I had so much space in the back to fold that roof in. Doesn't that just check that out for design? I love it. I really love it. So I thought to myself, so if this was a genuine, car that's going to be put out on the road, that's going to be made, and you'd have to remove this big lump of an intercooler to work on the engine. That's, it's going to take time, effort, probably money. I don't know why, but it probably costs money for beer to, get you bothered to do the job. So what I fitted was, if you've ever seen a race car, you'll see that they have jacks, built-in hydraulic jacks that hit the ground and lift the car up. Well, this has one. I basically just done this swing design that will lift the car up. So you can basically work on the vehicle, you can crouch down with your character, you can access all the engines underneath. You'll see that I've again added exhaust pipe all the way down to the side. That these are actually thrusters here, but they sit so well into the exhaust, so I've used them. That gives me a bit of extra boost. Oh, I'm a bit glitchy there. These are all the 3-length long engines. Only 2 of them are in use, but I want to make it look really long, so I've used 3. Again, I've done the same with the steering, where I've gone down and back up and out. I've used the BMW wheels from the, is it the Magnificent Wheel Pack or something like that? Could be wrong, I think it's what that's what it's called. So let's hop back in, press number 5, press number 3, and let's go for another spin. As you can see, it's got a decent interior. I'm using the racing seat, so it does kind of spawn you through the seat in first person. You sit in that camera nicely, but when you've got when you've got the roof down, these seats just work perfectly with it. Because your character's head, well, it's poking through the roof there, but it isn't sticking to the roof. So there we are. Bring that back down and jump out. And this creation will be on the workshop. Again, I do warn you, it does contain mods, but again, mods are now easy to get hold of. They're all on the workshop, so you can download them. So yeah, I'll link that in the description. And anyway, we've got another vehicle just lying over here. So yeah, let's see what this is. If you remember my last episode, we had the crazy ute that would just drive and flip and do all kinds of madness. So I decided, do you know what, let's make a ute dragster. That's why. As you can see, the rear wheels are so wide and the front wheels are so thin. It's a dragster. So it keeps the same options as the ute did. It's got the rear tail on it with the grass in it. That's an optional extra. It does have these mini thrusters, which I love because they just fit so well in the bodywork. It has them in here, on the roof. Also in here and in here, but it's got this big massive hood scoop with what you can see is an engine in it. So let's get in. The doors still work, but I've opted for an open roof hatch. With it being such a fast car for emergency exits, I've done this. So you've got the doors, 2 the hood, so we'll keep that open, 3 tail as per before. So yeah, what I've done is I've kept the original engine with the exhaust. I've opted for this high-powered engine from a mod. I've connected this to the rear wheels. I kept the original engine connected to the front wheels, so solely relying on the rear. And anyway, let's give this a go. This will also be placed on the workshop. I can link this in the description as well if you fancy trying this out. So let's close these off. Oh, why am I opening that? I don't know. And let's give ourselves a little countdown. 3, 2, 1, go! mad. And the problem we have, again, with bearings, they do sometimes just attach themselves to the wheels, go crazy, and that's why you see it jumping about a lot. And it's just a fun little creation, and it gives me time to come up with wonderful content for you guys. So, like I say, as per the end of all videos, thanks for watching. If you'd like my content, please like it. Subscribe to the channel for more wonderful content. It will keep coming if you keep going. And I'll catch you next time. Goodbye.